role modeling. And if you can see my slide, I want to be sure you can see my slide. Please let me know that you can see my slide. If you can see my slide, please let me know. Ruth, Taylor, let me know that you can see my slide. My slide is saying, good evening, ma. Please, I'm not hearing you, ma. Wow. Okay, can everyone hear me? Taylor, can you hear me? Please, I want to be sure that others can hear me because Ruth is saying that she can't hear me. Can everyone hear me? Hello? Ruth, can you hear me now? Okay. I was saying that if you can see my slide, please let me know in the chat room. Let me know in the chat room. Tonight we are talking about role modeling, and my slide is saying that becoming like my role model. Becoming like my role model. We want to talk about role modeling. Who is a role model? What are the qualities of a role model? Why do you need a role model? Who is the compulsory role model you must have? What is the difference between a teen mentor and a role model? These and many more we are going to be dealing with tonight. I still want to be sure that you can see my slide. I'm still waiting for others to be sure you can see my slide. Please, can we see my slide? I need a yes. Okay. So, if you can see my, please, I want to be sure you can see my slide, please. Bible anchor scripture for that is taken from book of Hebrews 13:7. Hebrews 13:7. And you can see what I have on the slide. Remember your leaders who spoke the word of God to you. Consider the outcome of their way of life and imitate their faith. This is the word of God. This is what God is saying. Remember your leaders who spoke the word of God to you. Consider the outcome of their way of life and imitate their faith. This is just role modeling. You are asked to imitate the faith of your leaders. Imitate what they do. Imitate how they behave, how they live their life. This is just role modeling. We're just talking about role modeling here. I still want to be sure that people can see my slide. I still want to be sure that people can see my slide. So, I said, who is a role model? Who is a role model? I'm not happy that I'm not getting response. Can you hear me? Can you see my slide? A role model is someone others look up to as a good example. Sorry, permit me to say, I forgot to mention that Aunty Etima is not available. She's not available for this class. And that is why she has asked me to stand in for her. So for those of you who are, watching, where is Aunty Etima? Where is she? She's not available for this class, and I want to trust God that we are going to have a nice time together. So a role model is somebody others look up to as a good example. Somebody you look up to as a good example. Role model provides a vision and visual proof that people aspire and hunger to dream into their reality. You know, you have seen people that you just look and you say, oh, I aspire this person. I admire this person. I wish I can just be like her. I wish I can just be like her. She's good in this area. She's good in that area. And I want to know, you know, I want to be like that when I grow too. That is, you are looking up to that person for an example. The person's life is inspiring you. Role models, they have a visual proof. Let me give a practical example. For somebody who wants to be, let me say you want to be an actress. You have seen role models. You have seen celebrities, the likes of Gloria Bamiloye. You have seen the likes of a lot of them, even the ones in the secular world. You have seen the likes of them, and you're like, wow, I love what this person is doing, and I would like to do the same. That is, the person has been able to set an example for you. You have seen the proof. That's why I said that role models, they have visual proof. You have seen the proof of what they are doing with their life. And you're like, wow, I don't mind treading the same path too. A role model is a person whose lifestyle has called for attention, for imitation by others, based on his or her positive influence on the society. A role model is somebody whose lifestyle has called for attention. Somebody like Aunty, a lifestyle has called for attention. And you see people like me imitating her and also working with her so that she can positively influence me. Why? Because I have seen her influence even in the society. I've seen her impact in the society. So your role models are people who have something to deliver to their community. They have visual proofs. They have visual proof. You can say that this is what this person is doing. If you talk about Aunty Etima today, you say, oh, she's into teen mentoring, she's into teen coaching, you know, raising teenagers to become responsible adults. She's sexual purity mama. There must be something your role model is offering to the society positively. Your role model has a great impact on you. So be careful of who you pay attention to, because it will one way or the other tell on your life and destiny. Your role model has great impact on you. I've seen people who say, oh, my role model is a family, and today you see them doing so great. Sometimes ago, I was asking the teenagers around me, and I'm like, who is their role model? Who is their role model? I started saying, social person, Naira Marley, this and that and that. People in the secular world. And, you know, we sat down, we were discussing, and I said, okay, of what value is this person adding to the community? Of what value is this person adding to you? Of what can you say? What can you say about this person? So you must know that you must be careful. Who are you paying attention to? Because that person has a way of, you know, has impact on your life and your destiny. You just see yourself going towards that direction. See yourself going towards that direction. Why? Because your role model is heading towards that direction. That's why you can't just choose anybody as your role model. Your choice of role model will influence how you think, how you behave, and how you react. Your choice of role model will influence how you think, how you behave. You know, when people start following Naira Marley, for instance, I had teenagers who wanted to drop out of school. Why? Because they already believe that education is a scam. And they were going to the point saying, education is a scam, so I want to drop out of school. I don't want to do school things again. So your role model will influence how you behave, how you think, how you react. Hopefully you have seen your role model dressed in a particular way. You also want to start dressing that way. Why? Because that is what you have seen her do. I've seen teenagers talk in a particular way. I just discovered that they just change their talking style. And I'm like, what's going on here? And they'll say, it's because I'm not following social person. And that's how the person talks. So your role model has great impact on you. Your role model has great impact on you. That is why you can't just choose anyhow. You can't just choose anyhow. Yeah, I said there are questions you need to ask yourself before you choose your role model. There are questions you need to ask yourself. Number one question is that, what is that thing that got me attracted to this person? What is that thing that got me attracted to this person? Why am I attracted to this person? Is it the way the person behaves? Is it the achievement of the person? Is it the way the person, helps the society? Is it because the person is passionate about, what is that thing that got you attracted to that person? You need to know. Number two is, do I really want to be like this person? Do I really want to be like this person? I've seen teenagers say, my role model is, there was a time a girl said, my role model is Tokyo Alabi. Yes, I know teenagers want to, and I'm like, okay, do you want to be like her? She said, no, I don't want to be like her. And I'm like, you're not ready. So, do you really want to be like this person? You must know. Number third question, am I comfortable with what this person is doing? Am I comfortable with what this person is doing? For instance, Aunty Etima is my mentor. She's my mentor, and I am comfortable with what she's doing. I want to be like her. Like, I want to have that passion, that burden that she has for teenagers. What has got me attracted to Aunty Etima is our passion for young ones, our message of purity. A message of purity is possible. Is that the things that attracted me to her? So you must be able to ask yourself these questions and answer them sincerely. What is that thing that got me attracted to this person? What's that thing this person is doing that I like so much? Do I really want to be like this person? And am I comfortable with what the person is doing? You should be able to answer all those questions before you can now confidently say that, okay, this is my role model, or this is not my role model. So who can be your role model? We started with giving a definition of who a role model is. And I also said there are sincere questions you must answer before you can come out and say, this person is my role model. And one of the questions is, what is that thing that got you attracted to this person? Do I want to be like this person? You must be able to answer those questions sincerely. So who can be your role model? We have your parents. Your parents can be your role model. Your mentors can be your role model. Clergy, that's your pastors, your team aunties, your team teachers in the church can be your role model. Then educationalists, your aunties in the school, your teachers in the school can also be a role model. Maybe I think just say that I want to grow up and become a teacher. Why? Because I love the way my science teacher teaches us. So I'm imitating her, and I want to grow up to become a science teacher. Who can be your role model? People who have treaded that path you are about to walk in. Now, I want you to know something. You are not the first person to tread that path. There are people who has gone ahead of you. So you can search out for people like that. and prayerfully search out for them and connect with them so that they can also walk you through that same journey. Remember, they had been there before. Yesterday, I had a section with Aunty Etima yesterday, and she said to me, I'm going to be teaching you, I'm going to be telling you a lot of things so that you don't make those same mistakes. That is who a role model is. That's who a role model, your mentor is. So you want to find people who have tread that path. Oh, you want to be a singer, for instance. You want to find people who have tread that path, who have walked that path before now, so that they can also, put it through. And don't forget, like I said, you're not the first person. No matter the path you want to tread, you're not the first person to tread that path. We have people who had gone ahead of you. We have people who had been there before that can pull you through and ensure that your journey on that path is a success. So why do I need a role model? Until you have been talking about who a role model is. Who a role model is, who can be my role model. Questions I should ask myself. Now, why do I need Auntie, do I really need a role model? Why? If yes, why? Why do I need a role model? One is to have someone you can look up to. To have someone you can look up to. When you have a role model, you know that, okay, I have somebody I can look up to. I have somebody I can, I can go and read about. The person online to see the success story of that person. How the person was able to get there. And I have something to work with. And also climb that same ladder and become better than that person. Now you must know that you are permitted to become better than your role model. Number two, why do I need a role model? To have an image in your imagination that will drive you. An image in your imagination that will drive you to your greatness. You have an image, you're not blank. You have something you are working with. Okay, if this person had walked to this phase in life and God had helped the person, then I have that image that, okay, even when I want to get, now let me say this, there are times that you just want to relax, you want to get discouraged in that thing you are doing. When you remember that, okay, your role models must have gone through that phase before, you get encouraged. You pick up yourself again. There are several times that sometimes I'm just like, oh, does this thing mentoring? Oh, I'm tired, I'm down, I'm this, I'm that. When I see Aunty, it might just be, I don't see Aunty Etima's post on Facebook, I'll be like, okay, and I will sit up again. So you have an imagination that drives you to your greatness. Why do I need a role model? A role model helps you still motivated to pursue your dreams. To pursue your dreams. When you have a role model, you see what your role model is doing to the society, to the community. You will know that you cannot but do less. You can't do less. And life will be a driving force for you. And life will be an encouragement for you. So it helps you to pursue your dreams. You will know if this person can pursue our dreams, then it means that I can also do same. It means that I can also get there. It means that I can, one good thing is that you see all these role models coming to share their success story, coming to share how they got there, coming to share those times when it was hard for them. And those stories will encourage you. Recently, I was listening to a gospel artist, and she was sharing how she was nobody when she started the journey. And I looked at where God had helped her, where God had helped her to today, and where she was coming from. It was a sort of encouragement to me that I can get there. I can get there. Irrespective irrespective of the obstacles, I am going places. I am. So this is what your role models will do for you. They help you stay motivated to pursue your dreams. So how do you decide who your role model is? How do you decide who your role model is? Number one thing is that you must allow God to lead you. The Bible says that for as many who are led are the sons of God. You must allow God to lead you. Don't lead yourself. Don't lead yourself. Don't just say, okay, I love that celebrity. And when I see her online, I love the way she does. I love the way she do this. So I think she should just be my role model. No. Allow God lead you. Allow God lead you. It is very important. Don't lead yourself. Don't lead yourself. Let God lead you. Let him do the leading. And you follow him obediently. And you know what? When he leads you, he can't lead you to the wrong direction. He can't lead you to the pit. That is why you need the leading of God in deciding who your role model is. You don't just say that because I see that person from afar. Some people they are not actually who they paint themselves to be. Some people are not who they paint themselves to be. I remember as a teenager, there was somebody I used to look up to, like, okay, this person can be my role model. Until when I was privileged to, I think I attended the person's program for once, and I'm like, no, I can't. She can't be my role model. So you must allow God to lead you. Number two, be observant. Not the ideas and patterns of people you listen to via social media, books, programs. In the process, something will attach you to become the person's follower, monitoring his or her moves. Be observant. Be observant. Shine your eyes. Listen attentively. Maybe I need to say this. I remember how I met Aunty Etima. You know, she was one of the facilitators for a particular program online. It was an online program. And during our teaching, I was amazed. I was like, wow. So this is a team mentor doing this. Wow. And after our teaching, you know, I was just like, okay, there was something in me. As she was teaching, there was something in me that was connecting with her. But I could not fix what it was. But something was connecting. Then I went back to pray. Then I started following her on her social medias. I was observing her. Then I saw that, wow, she has a source I can tap from. Then I prayed, and God permitted me. Then I reached out to her. So you must be observant. Don't just say, oh, somebody just put something on social media today. I think that this person will be my role model, you know. I think this will be my role model. And you just start following the person. You must be observant. You must have followed the person for a while. Watch the trend of what the person is posting. Do they go with your values? Do they go with your belief? Remember, you have a family value. So be observant. Be careful. Don't just jump into that conclusion of this person is my role model. No. You must be observant. Number three, don't make this decision in haste and be ready to change your role model when you notice the person has compromised from what you used to know her for. Be ready to change her. Don't make the decision in haste. Oh, because everybody is having a role model. So me too, I want to have a role model. I feel that it's time for me to have a role model. I've seen this person who bakes very well online. And I know that I also bake. So we have same thing in common. My dear, don't make that decision in haste. Take your time. Remember, I said be observant. Observe the person very, very well. Be observant. So once you have made your decision, you have eventually decided to make this person your role model. Please, the moment you observe that the person has compromised from what you used to know her for, please, you also need to change your role model. For instance, maybe your role model used to used to teach or used to believe as a value in purity lifestyle. And all of a sudden, you just see the person now coming to say that posting on a social media platform, there's nothing bad in, there's nothing bad in teenager smooching. Person just come posting things that you don't know the person for. At that point, you also need to change your role model. Don't continue following the person when you observe that the person has compromised from what you used to know her to be. Pick a quality you want to work on and prayerfully find someone who has the same quality. Definitely find somebody that has the same quality. You must be able to pick a quality. Okay, what exactly do I want to work on? For instance, when I say people who can mentor you, I say your parents can mentor you, your mentor can mentor you, your clergy, your educators can mentor you. But you must know that while these people are mentoring you, no one person can be your role model in all aspects of life. We have people who will be your role model academically. We have people who will be your role model maybe in spiritual things. We have people who will be your role model in your choice of career. We have people who will be your role model even in your skills. Oh, you can sing. Oh, you can knit. You can bake. We have people that can be your role model in that areas, and you must identify them. You must identify them. So you must pick the quality you want to work on and probably find that person that can, so know that you can have various role models. Like I said, for academics, for career, for your skills, for whatsoever. And no one person can fit into all this shoe. Difference between a mentor and a role model. What's the difference? A role model is somebody whose behavior you try to model yours after. While a mentor is a person that has a personal relationship with you and is directly impacting your life positively. Please note that your mentor knows you physically or virtually. Your mentor knows you, like Aunty knows you. But your role model don't know you. Your role model don't know you and might never know you. You know, I remember those days when I was growing up as a teenager, I used to make that mistake where I would say that Billy Akoni is my role model, Ben Cassie is my role model, Miles Munro. No, I used to call them my mentor then. Miles Munro is my mentor until when I had that understanding that your mentor is somebody that knows you one-on-one. You have a personal relationship with that person. Your role model does not have a direct relationship with you. You just saw the person maybe online or you have read the books of that person and the person becomes your role model and you start following the person, especially in these days of Instagram. And you start following the person online. But the person does not know you and might never know you. So you must know that your role model doesn't have a direct relationship with you while your mentor has a direct relationship with you. Can your mentor be your role model? Yes. Your mentor can be your role model, but your role model cannot be your mentor. Remember, I said the difference is that your mentor knows you, has a direct relationship with you, while your role model might never. There are many people you are following who doesn't even know you are following them online. Many people, they don't even know you. They don't even know you exist. So your role model cannot be your mentor, but your mentor can be your role model. So what are the qualities of a good role model? Number one is godly values. Are we still together? Can you hear me? Now I'm talking about qualities of a good role model. We have godly values. Your role model must have godly values. God, in fact, it is a must. Don't have a role model that says, I don't believe in God. I believe that I just do anything I like. I don't believe in the God factor. Your role model must have godly values. So you must watch out for the values of your role model. Number two, humility. he or she must be humble. Humility. Don't just have somebody who lacks respect, who is not humble, who talks to people anyhow. Number 3, must be respectful. Your role model must be respectful, must be able to respect people, irrespective of their age, either old or young. Your role model must be confident. Not somebody who is timid. Somebody who cannot face the world. He or she must be confident. Your role model must be hardworking. You know why? When your role model is hardworking, it inspires you to work hard. Because you know that the person did not get there on the platform of laziness. So your role model must be hardworking, must have ability to inspire you to become better. Whosoever you are following that cannot inspire you to become better, does not want it, then you must leave that person. Your role model must have ability to inspire you to become better, becoming better, a better version of yourself. Your role model must be selfless. Okay, sorry, there was network issue. That was network issue. Can you hear me? Please, can you hear me? So I was saying, before the network interrupted, I was saying that your role model must be selfless. Ensure that your role model is somebody who is willing, who is not selfish, who is willing to serve others and accept others. He must accept others. Your role model must be somebody contributing a quota to the society, to the community. Somebody, you know, I said at the beginning that role models has visual proof. So she should be somebody that you have seen her proof, her quota, what she's contributing to the community, to the society. Your mother must be committed positively to the community. Your mother must be committed positively to the community. So what are the compulsory roles? Compulsory role model you must have is God. The compulsory role model you must have is God. God is not negotiable. Ensure that God is your role model. You must make sure that God is your role model. You can have other role models, but God must be your role models. Another thing I would like to talk about is the celebrities. You know, the celebrities, can they be your role model? Of course, yes, they can be, but you must check out those qualities. Do they have godly values? Are they godly? Do they have what they are contributing to the society? Are they committed to the society? Are they hardworking? Are they selfless? You must check out this. But please know that the celebrities can be your role model, but watch out for the qualities. So in conclusion, you can have a role model in different aspects of life, like academics, career, business, fashion sense, etc. This permits you to have more than one role models, but be careful who you call your role model. Don't just make the decision with God. Don't just make the decision without God being involved. Watch the fruits they bear, because by their fruits we shall know them. So like I said, you can have different role models. Maybe your parents has a particular way they do something that you like. Maybe you like the way your mom cook. She can be a role model in that aspect. You like the way somebody else does this. That person can be a role model in that aspect. You love the way there's somebody, you love the way she talks, public speaking, and you're looking into that area. That person can also be your role model. So you can have role models in various aspects of your life. And in conclusion, please also work to become better, so that you can become role models to the upcoming generation. know that people are looking up to you. You must have it at back